Dr. Mindy here, and on this video, I'm going to show you the 6 worst foods you can eat if you're trying to lose weight. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. Excited that you're here. Just hit the subscribe button and notification bell. I am a woman on a mission. I am going to get 1 million people here fasting together as one community, overturning chronic disease. And if weight loss is your goal, you're definitely going to want to listen to this video, plus about 800 more that I have here on this channel, so welcome. And those of you that share my videos out into the world, so grateful for you. Excited to share this information with you. And I love being on this mission with you. If you're one of the million, I always see people out in public. I love reading your comments. Just put your fasting success in the comments so that everybody can be inspired by it. I love our community spirit that we have here. Okay, it's time for another fat burner reset. And if you've never joined us in a fat burner reset, this is where I take 15 days and I walk my community through the process of using fasting and food, yes, there's food, to become an ultimate fat burner. So if you want to join us in that experience, there's 2 things you can do. One, you can go to my website and you can go up to the Reset Academy, hit the Reset Academy and sign up there. Or you could just put Fat Burner Reset in the comments and my team will share the link with you. Come join me. I love our resets and I'm excited to show you how to become the ultimate fat burner. Okay, ready? 6 foods. I've broken them down. I'm going to move over this way. I've broken them down into 3 categories, and I've put them in the exact order I want you to start to peck away at and to avoid. Okay? So the first one, these are the musts. There is no ands, ifs, or buts about these. You have got to get these foods out of your diet like today. So the first one are bad oils. These are your canola, your corn, your cottonseed, your soybean, your partially hydrogenated, your vegetable oils, safflower, sunflower oils. I've done videos on these oils, but these inflammatory oils you've got to get out. Okay, second thing is the refined flours. These are man-made, these refined flours. So they are, even if they're gluten-free, this is your cakes, your cookies, your pastas, your breads, your tortillas, all of that refined flours typically will spike your blood sugar. And those are the ones you absolutely want to get rid of, because if your blood sugar goes up, your body's not burning fat. So if you want to lose weight, the name of the game is to bring your blood sugar down. The third must is any toxic ingredient. So this is your artificial colorings. This is your monosodium glutamate. This is your nitrites, your sodium nitrites, your red dyes. When you look at an ingredient label, if you cannot pronounce the word, it is an artificial ingredient. It was made by man, and it will slow down your weight loss results. The one artificial ingredient that really trips up dieters is NutraSweet. So NutraSweet is an artificial ingredient. It was made by man. There's no NutraSweet trees as far as I know. And it will absolutely make you more hungry and more insulin resistant. So avoid those. If you haven't, by the way, if you're like, whoa, that's a lot right there, don't listen to the rest of this video. But if you have done that, let's move to the next step. The next one is what I call highly suggested, which means if you and I are standing at line at the grocery store and you say, how do I lose weight? I would tell you the 3 I just said, and then I would tell you these 3. So, and what's interesting about these 3 is they're drinks. And this trips up fasters a lot because we don't tend to think of drinks as being something that's going to pull us out of a fasted state. So alcohol. Okay, here's the deal with alcohol. Even you guys know I'm a fan of dry farm wines, even dry farm wines, if you're trying to lose weight. As long as alcohol is in your body, your liver is not burning fat. It is, if you are struggling to lose weight, you cannot drink and burn fat at the same time. Bottom line. So you're going to want to make sure to avoid alcohol. Juices. I used to be a big juicer. I have like juicers in my kitchen still that I rarely use anymore because many times juice has too much sugar in it. We lean too much into the fruits in juices. So there's this misconception that orange juice is a health food. It is not a health food. Orange juice is a sugar bomb. It's as bad as a Coke to your weight loss efforts and to your overall metabolic health. So, but even green juice, when we look at green juices, I know for me, when I go to a restaurant or I go to like a cafe to order a juice, I always will get a green juice without any fruit in it. It'll be all vegetables. Not as tasty, I realize. The reason I do that is I don't want my blood sugar to spike. So if you want to lose weight, get all juices out. I would even get coconut water out and make sure the alcohol goes out. Okay, last drink that I highly recommend you avoid are the soda and the diet sodas. So you can't drink Coke and lose weight, sorry. And you may find you can't drink Diet Coke and lose weight because of the NutraSweet effect, where NutraSweet is causing insulin resistance and it stimulates the flippin' hunger hormone in your brain. So you drink a Diet Coke, a Diet Pepsi, whatever, anything with NutraSweet in it, you think you're doing a great job, you're in your 15-hour fasting window, and all of a sudden an hour later you're hungry, your body's in insulin resistance, you do this day after day, and you're gonna start to get really frustrated with your fasting lifestyle, and you're gonna think fasting doesn't work for you. Fasting works for everybody, but when you start to put a diet soda into your fasting window, it might not work for you anymore. Okay, that's the highly suggested. Now let's go to possibly, you might want to think about these two foods because they may be slowing down your weight loss efforts. The first one is fruits. Now here's the tricky part about fruits is that not all fruits are made equal. Tropical fruits, we love them for building progesterone. We don't love them for weight loss. They are highest on the glycemic index. Berries are the lowest on the glycemic index. So I often, when I'm working with somebody, I often will make sure that if they have a sugar craving, if they are doing fruits, that we just come all the way down to the berries and we start to limit it to berries and maybe even green apples because those are lower on the glycemic index. But if you're one of those people where you're like, I'm doing everything, I'm not losing weight, it may be time to get rid of the fruits. Okay, second thing, the starchier carbs. I just found my own typo here. Starchier carbs. So these are your potatoes, your squashes, your beans, your quinoa. Those are going to be starchier. And yes, they're progesterone building. So those of you that have been following me for a while might be confused right now. But the reason that we use these carbs the week before our period for women is because we are actually made that week to bring our glucose up. But the other 3 weeks, we're not made to bring our glucose up. So we want to take those carbs out. So as long as it's not the week before your period, or you're a man, then you want to make sure that you are eliminating those starchier carbs. So there you go. The 3 steps that I want you to take if you're trying to lose weight. You can pair these 3 habits with any of the 6 different fasts that I teach you. But I wanted to bring this to you guys because I see your comments and so many of you are succeeding and then some of you are frustrated. And I want to make sure that if you're frustrated, let's create some checklists here. Let's make sure that you're not doing these things because they may be affecting your weight loss efforts. And if this is confusing, if you are like, I want to know how to do this better, if you want to customize a fasting lifestyle for you, join me in my academy. That's what we're doing there. We're helping that group figure out what the right fasting lifestyle is for them so that they are able to get the weight loss result or whatever health goal they have, they're able to actually achieve it. And as always, I hope this helps because this is a weight loss video, because so many of you come to fasting to lose weight. I'd love in the comments for you to tell me how much weight have you lost with fasting. And as always, you are a flippin' miracle. You're living in a body that was designed to heal. It was designed to have limitless energy. It was designed to give you incredible mental clarity. And if you are not living in that body right now, I promise you, as you learn these skills of a fasting lifestyle, pretty certain that over time, you will absolutely love this vessel you get to walk around in. So from the bottom of my heart, you guys are amazing, and I hope this helps.